Hey, what's good YouTube to this one? GlasgowYGO and Dzeeff have been talking too much of that hot trash, and I want to start this video off by saying I am the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th most watched YouTuber in the Western Hemisphere, and I'll show you some proof. Number 1, Simply Unlucky. Number 2, Cyber Knight. Number 3, Samurai X1. Number 4, Mega Capital G. Number 5, JRB Jobber. Number 6, DP Yu-Gi-Oh! And number 7, Asian Eyes. But I'm not really sure he's American. True blood, red-blooded American. But I do hear he lives around here. So we go over to GlasgowYGO, and I've got some beef with this guy. GlasgowYGO has been starting a lot of crap with a lot of people, and I have a problem with that in my community. I'm not one to start drama, right? But GlasgowYGO has been going around doing it over and over. Like, look at this, the final confrontation, and then he and Cap G both delete his videos about the whole situation. What's up with that? How are you gonna lead everybody on and just finish it in a duel? How are you gonna do that? All nice and amicable and ooh, I'm not gonna let it settle that way. But I wanna say this man's does not even rely on his own talent. Like, look at him. He has the beard. First ever event, and he's a winner. He has the birth of a freaking legend on his channel. How is that fair for somebody like me? My greatest resource is what? Myself and then Billy Break? Billy Break? Like, Billy Break's not first ever event. When you think Billy Break goes and... No! Billy Break didn't even come close to winning his first event. And then you have... Not only do you have one legend in the beard, or birth, you have Duncan! Like, that's insanity! Look at this man coming up with insane combos already for Link format. What does Billy do with it? I don't look ahead at other formats. Like, you have 2 legendary duelists by your side. 2, and I've only got Billy Break. Like, that's not even fair, my dude. And then look at your new thumbnails. I can't even tell, like, when they're all tiny on the screen like this, I can't even tell what's different about your videos. I actually have to read. You think Yu-Gi-Oh players are bothering to read when I have to go over here and look? Like, dude, fix your channel, my dude. And second off, like, oh, I can't even get over, like, you trying to do an entire week's worth of Yu-Gi-Oh in one video. Like, that's seriously going to end up hurting all of us who like do day-by-day content. You're doing it all in 1 week. You have something that people just have to come and watch one video? Like, do you even realize what you're doing? My dude, like, you can't set the bar like that. Like, why? Why are you doing that to all of us? It's crazy that you would be doing this. It's just really not fair. Like, the resources that Glasgow has, the ability to start drama and then just have a crew back him up of legendary duelists. Like, you know, and he also has Joshua Schmidt. Ooh, he can get him on the phone in 5 minutes, know what I'm saying? Like, he just calls Joshua Schmidt, hey, what's up, my dude? Like, these guys are talking that heart garbage. How's the champs? You beat Billy Break in the finals. Go tell him. Like, yeah, well, guess what? Billy got one earlier. Ooh, maybe he's up 2-1 on Billy. So now you got 3 legendary duels. It's just not even fair, my dude. Like, you have all these resources, yet you don't use them for good. Like, look, deck list, like, helping out the community for competitive, like, stuff to be able to cover up all this and just be like, yeah, I do stuff for the community. And look, comparative, like, I was always watching Bread. We were always watching Bread. But it's just crazy. And then he even, like, has public statements that are highly considered by the community as, like, proper when he retracts his statements about a format. Like, look, people love it so much that I was wrong, my dudes. I was wrong. But let's get into DZ for a bit, because Glasgow, we don't talk about Glasgow anymore. The real backstabber, the real betrayer, Dzeeff. You know, when you say something in private to one of your friends, you expect it to stay private, right? And he completely exposes me in a video. He completely just takes me out and tells me what I've told behind closed doors about Fluffles. He exposes me for trying to, like, get people game losses for marking their cards. Like, you can go here. This is one of my videos. He takes it without asking me. This dude, he just takes it and shows off that I am trying to get people to mark cards with Fluffles so they get DQs. Like, my dude, first off, that rumor, it's in the picture. You want to get a DQ. Ask your head judge, though, but you want to get a DQ. But I'm telling you these things behind closed doors, and you're exposing me? Like, my dude, you come on my streams, you're there with me, but you're doing this behind my back? to the public? Like, you didn't even tell me this was coming. And then, on top of it, he challenges me to a duel, right? And while I'm drunk, of all things, while I'm inebriated, he challenges me to a duel. But I just want to show that justice does prevail. Look at this opening hand. And like, he's trying to pop off and do all these things. And he puts this duel up publicly, too, without telling me. I just want to go and show what justice actually is. Look at this grass. Look at this grass. This grass is indeed greener because it was completely deserved. Look at these chain links. 3 wolves. There is a god because he smoked Dzeeff, struck him with lightning for that hot garbage he knew he was spinning, and a trick clown and double snow. But it doesn't end there. If we fast forward a little, you know what happens to Dzeeff? I mill the 3rd snow with glow up bulb. That's what happens. Look at all these cards in hands. It's just done. It's over. It was easy peasy breezy. 60 card dinos. Not even my True King dinos. Not even my real dinos. My 101 dinos. Oh, there's the Trish. Air horns. Kamina Cat 101 series. Shout outs. But guess what, Dzeeff? Guess what? Oh, you're gonna stop it and make it a 3100 beater? Bigger than a Blue Eyes? Real smart, Dzeeff, to waste it there. But I want to talk about what Dzeeff actually does, and that's, again, like Glasgow, I have a problem with him setting that higher bar for the community. He actually goes out and does his own replays. Like, I try to get them submitted, you know, like I've finally had to start doing my own, but like he's done it willingly for years, and he makes them entertaining and really cool around rogue decks and trying to make them competitive. Like, how can you set that bar higher for YouTubers? What is your problem, my dude? Like, dude, this is not okay. Like, it's insane. He actually is explaining in depth what's going on, makes it no, this isn't okay. 14,000 damage makes it look really cool, and like keeps replay after replay after replay. Nice Max C's. How many of these don't have? Oh wait, there's one without Max C. Just farming your own replays, going in depth about them, creating your own decks. Like, my dude, you can't be doing that. You can't, like, you have to outsource. You can't just make yourself look great. You gotta help people from the bottom of the ladder. You gotta show off people from the bottom of the ladder, Dzeeff. You can't. It's crazy. I accidentally closed out the tab for Dzeeff. And what's up with your name? It's so hard to spell. Why did you put that second F in there? Like, why did you choose to put a second F in your name? Do you know how hard that is to remember that you have a second F? Like, who's going to remember? Like, not even, I've hung out with you for so many months, and how often do I still spell it wrong? Dude, you've got to change your image right away. This isn't working. Like, this rogue, low-tier hero. I'm the man who's got your back. I'm really smart. Like, you can't be setting the bar like that. Like, look at the rest of us. And then look at you. Like, look at your really amazing thumbnails all of a sudden. Look at all these things that you've been learning to do to improve your channel and viewership. Like, it's not even cool. But you know what's really astounding? Your biggest video is not even a straight Yu-Gi-Oh video. It's a Duel Links. Ooh, exposed back, Dzeeff. Your biggest video? It's Duel Links. It's not even real Yu-Gi-Oh! And you've been a Yu-Gi-Tuber for how many years? But your biggest, it's Duel Links, my dude. 2008. Almost an entire decade of Yu-Gi-Tubing. And your biggest video is a Duel Links video. And guess what? Guess who made that, helped make that title? This guy helped make this title. Then you just stab me in the back. It's not okay. It's not okay to have that happen when this guy is streaming with you daily and then does all this stuff and you just find out. Dzeeff and Glasgow, you two, my dudes, you just try to sound smart, don't you? You don't really mean it. You don't actually have real intellectual. You study really big words and then try to apply them to Yu-Gi-Oh! I think I've discovered it. Like, those huge words that confuse people that we have to go and look them up, you don't make it easy for the users. And again, I'm not gonna read your titles. I'm trying to use the pictures. A tiny box of Duelists. Like, oh, it's a picture of Nadir. Well, obviously we were picking Duncan's. Like, we were always gonna watch Duncan's later, but the drama, Nim. Like, if you notice, all the videos I'm clicking have different people in it. Not Nadir. Whoa, weird. And my sponsor. He went to my sponsor and got a playmat and did a review, and his review is bigger than mine because he makes it all click exposed, postage failed, 2 packaged. Like, how are you gonna do a playmat review that my own sponsor sent me to be very special and make it bigger than mine. In fact, I did it first, before you were Nim Nim. So I think maybe I should take care of both of you myself while you're trying to start this drama fest. Maybe that's it. I have nothing against Nim Nim. Nim Nim is clearly in the right to be striking you, but you know what? If you do it to one, you gotta do it to all. You gotta be just, strong, and firm. As the 8th most watched YouTuber in the Western Hemisphere, that's the stance I'm gonna have to take. So give this video a like if you want me to go ahead and copyright strike GlasgowYGO, and then take care of Dzeeff in a public execution of another duel, since, you know, he already posted a duel, and just called me a sack, instead of, like, owning up that it was more skill milling those 3 wolves, the trick clown, because I was playing those cards in the first place. 60 card sack deck. 60 card sack deck. Guess what? Billy Brake told you guys about 60 card decks. He warned you. That's all I gotta say about this, boys. Smash that like button, and if you made it this far, April Fools.